Okay, just finished watch Marvel's What If episode 1 with Captain Carter, and I hate to say this, I thought it was all right. I didn't think it was like I seen the early reviews that come out, and some of them were making it sound like this was the greatest thing ever. One of the greatest things Marvel's ever done. It was good, but it wasn't anything spectacular. They were just retelling the story of Captain America, the first Avenger, which is fine, and they're telling it from a different angle. But I don't know. Maybe it'll get better throughout the series, and things will like get more intense, and things will be explained more because they open up the multiverse. But I thought this was like a decent first episode. It was nothing that you know blow me away or made me say, man, I can't wait for next week's episode. And I think next week's episode is with Chadwick Boseman. So I guess that makes it exciting because that's his last Marvel project. But as far as this episode goes, it was cool. I really like the animation style. I don't know if I've ever seen animation done like that. Maybe some of you out there have. I haven't, so it looks really nice. It is, the way the colors were, the way the night scenes looked, the way, you know, Captain Carter was fighting. Everything was, it looked really nice. So there's room to grow and make it better. But as far as the episode, it was okay. I think things moved a little bit too fast. I don't know why they made it 31 minutes. I think they could have stretched some things out, maybe flushed the story out just a little bit better. I don't know if all the episodes are going to feel like this, but for me, it just like, okay, and it didn't feel like it was short. I'm like, man, they jumped from one thing to the next thing to the next thing very quickly. And I don't know if this was like a mandate or anything, but they overdid the misogyny in the show that I'm like, okay, it is the 1940s. I don't know if it was necessary, but I felt like they overdid it. I mean, yeah, men are crash, crude, I guess, if you want to say, especially back then. But the stuff that the general was saying, I'm like, he must really hate her. He must have tried to date her back in the day, and she told him no, because he just went over the top, like over the top, that to where you really didn't need to be. So I thought that was just hilarious. Uh, as far as the voice actors and everything was cool. No, it wasn't the original Chris Evans, but it was fine. Uh, the ending was, a solid ending. Her fighting with the shield and sword reminded me of Wonder Woman, so I guess that was cool. Uh, it's just, I don't know. You want it to be more because it is animation, but it seems like to me they kept it toned down. As far as I guess. I guess we just gotta wait for more episodes to come out, and maybe things will be explained. I know it's connected to the multiverse. Maybe there's an even bigger story that we're not seeing. But this is just basically a story of, Captain America, Agent Carter, and it's fine. But if every episode is just gonna be the retelling of this story in a different way, which I know they said they are, but there's nothing. It feels like there's nothing else to it. Then it'll just be like, all right, this is just a decent series. And because we don't know how it's gonna connect, it'll probably bore a lot of people because you're like, all right, on to the next one. So hopefully, Marvel's planning something that we can't see, and it'll make it an even better show. Because right now it's like, all right, I could take it or leave it. But it's Marvel, and I watch everything they do, so I'm gonna take it like the rest of you would take it. But it's just like the need and the necessity is not there. Watching WandaVision, you felt the need and necessity. Even Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you felt it, and especially Loki, because you were trying to figure out what's going on. This, I actually think, just from the first episode, we'll see where it goes, that people could skip it. It's like, all right, they open a multiverse, different stories, but hopefully they'll pick it up as the time go on. Uh, Everything else, about the show was great. I had no complaints of how anything else was done. I just hope it gets better. So thanks. That's my review of Marvel's first episode of What If. Don't forget to like and subscribe.